Today we're going into the unknown to check out Aeon Trespass Odyssey. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee.
Get back here this instant!
Thank you. Oh, I love you too. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now you see what the funny part about that opening was. When this box arrived to the door, I had no idea what it was. So I had to open it because it says Into the Unknown. And I was like, what game is Into the Unknown? So then I thought, oh, maybe it's just a clever shipping company. But then it says, Green Logistics Pulaska on the box. So I was like, I don't know what Into the Unknown is. I don't know what game this is. So I opened it to be like, that's just got to be the name on the box. There's got to be a name inside, right? So I had to open it to see what this was. And it said Into the Unknown. And I was like, wow, that's very apt. I have no idea what this is. So I literally am going into the unknown. And then I saw this, a battle mat. And it has written on it, Aeon's Trespass Odyssey. Or Aeon's Trespass Odyssey. Anyways, the name is here. So I was like, now that sounds familiar. Into the unknown? But no idea. Oh, I'm dripping on what's up. Anyways, so I looked it up, and apparently Aeon Trespass Odyssey is a Kickstarter that I backed in September of 2019. I completely forgot about it. I have no idea what this is. This could be advanced Scrabble. I have no freaking clue what this is. So I looked it up just before this video. Well, I kind of looked at it. I looked at a promo Kickstarter video. And then I was like, oh, I remember a pretty video. Something about your gods, and then you unleashed some sort of horror, and now you have to deal with that, and there's a big metal ship. No clue. So I'm not going to even try to take a guess at what kind of gameplay this is. I say that, but I always kind of do. And then we're just going to get into this. And that's it. Now, if you're wondering, hey, what's the deal with this video in the middle of all your giveaways? Because we're currently in the middle of our 12 Days of Christmas collection giveaway. And you're probably wondering, like, shouldn't you be filming videos and giving these away? Well, yes. And let me tell you two things. All those videos are recorded. We haven't picked winners yet. Winners will only get picked just before or during our live episode. Now, I used to say during our live episode, but now I'm thinking it might be just before. And the reason I say this is because if I go live and get everybody on camera ready to see if they've won, and then for some reason the website is down, that would be poo. So we might do it ahead of time, but we'll wait till just before, the day before, and then we'll announce that we're going live for sure. That way it'll give us time to be like, we're not going live, or find another system to pick our random winners. Anyways, let's just get into this. Yeah. So yeah, I just went through our entire collection, and since I stopped recording that, I got a game a day for 3 days straight in the mail. This was one of them, and then I got a box from, I think it was Asmodee. It had a bunch of Simon animated collection stuff in it, which I already have. So I'm guessing that's the media version. So I bought mine, and then I got some, but not the whole thing. Anyways, that happened. And then also Frostpunk got here. That I also backed. It got late because I got the deluxe edition. Whatever. This is here now. Let's focus on this. This is the bottom of the box. Did I open this upside down? Maybe that's why I had no idea what it was. This is the bottom of the box, but as you can see, I didn't uncover enough. It must have the title on the other side. Nope. It's got a kind of a faded triangle. Here it is. Really good. Spider senses to save the day. Alright. Man, this box is heavy. Alright. So, oh yes, damn it, that was the bottom of the top of the box. Oh, it does say, hold on, if you can make it out. It says Aeon Trespass or Aeon Trespass right here. I don't know if you can see that, if that's lined up in the camera. But it's so faded out. It's basically like eggshell on white. It's like that argument in American Psycho. And there's a little triangle here. And if you're any Canadians watching, that looks like the logo for Canadian Tire. I also have this mat, which we'll open last. Man, I'm thirsty. Okay. Now, while I unbox this, because I can't really say much about the game, let me tell you a little story. This Saturday, because today is the 15th, it's Thursday, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to go see an early viewing of Avatar, the sequel, whatever it's called. Something of the Water, The Way of the Water. I don't know. But I just saw the first one again yesterday to refresh myself. I'm going to go watch the new one today. Very excited because I actually really liked the first one. You know, when I first went to go see it at the theater, oh, it's crushed. It's a little banged here. Boo, it's such a pretty box to be banged. It's possible I did that. No, it couldn't have. I didn't bang it that hard right now, did I? I don't think so. Anyways, it's such a pretty box. There's no way it's going to stay this white in this house. What was I saying? So yeah, Avatar was one of those movies I went to go see, and I thought it was okay. You know, it was breaking box office records left, right, and center, but I just thought it was okay. And then the more I watched it, because I like big budget movies, and I just at the time when it came out on Blu-ray, I just installed my new home theater system, so I bought it, and I think I've watched it like 15 times since, because I always showcase it because it's such a pretty showcase movie. I put it in at a certain part, and I watched the movie from then on multiple times. And another thing you'll notice on today's episode is my camera when it comes down. It's actually mounted on this side rather than that side, my overhead camera, because that side is still filled with games from our last recording for 12 Days of Christmas Collection giveaway that I have not yet put away. We were on a roll. I was putting them away after every episode, but then, you know, last episode, you're like, let's just get it done. Let's get it done. Okay, let's listen to this unlidding. I can't. Is this taped? This unlidding might be a fail. No, it doesn't look taped. Maybe it is. Hold on. Are you taped? I don't see any tape. So it's just really stuck in there. This might be the most secure suction of any box I've ever unboxed or unlidded. Hold on. There you go. Oh, ow! I just hit myself in the chin. Oh man, that was a good suction on that box. I don't even know how to rate that. I'm kind of upset. It hit me in the face. It was good. That was hell of suction. Yeah, it says Aeon Trespassing there. And I don't know if it says it on the front. I don't know if you can make it out because I have the camera a little closer than usual. Yeah, do you see that? Yeah, it says the title right there. Okay. This looks big. I don't know if this is like an arena combat game, campaign. Yeah, I watched that video fairly quick. I actually thought when the brown box came in that this was Orc Quest from Monolith, because I'm doing some, as you know, they've brought back that Kickstarter from the grave, and they're bringing it back and making sure people get it this time. And I'm going to be doing some videos for them, so they're going to be sending me an early copy, early prototype, which I'll showcase here if all goes well. There was a little email mishap during the. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just get into this. Okay, so got some big cardboard things. I'm rambling a lot. I'm a little winded. I do got to get through this unboxing because I'm gonna go watch Avatar. That's why I'm not interested in I actually comb my hair, so that's different. And we're gonna have to get going. But I wanted to really film this because, well, I really wanted to see this, and I thought, well, if I'm gonna see it, might as well film it. I don't know what these are. Looks like caves and some hallways inside a castle, a maze. I don't know what's going on here. It's gonna be so interesting when I learn how to play this. Looks like more cities. The video looked very Mount Olympus-y. That makes sense. And from the video, I think they showed a lot of painted minis, so I'm not exactly sure how the minis look for real without the paint job. These look neat. What are these? These are counters of some sort. It says Rage, Fate, Danger. Oh, there's the spinners. So, like, I'm getting it. So it's probably a spinner goes in here, here, and here. And these probably pin it together. So that's what I would guess. Like, they sandwich these things. Those things sit here. Yeah, I'm opening it. Oh, everything's collapsed. Oh well. I'll fix that later. It's such a pretty game. I feel like I'm opening a giant Apple iPhone box, you know? And oh, there's a hole here. My pretty game's got a hole in it. How did that happen? That was on the inside. I definitely didn't do that one. Wow, this is Truth of the Labyrinth. Truth of the Labyrinth. What is this? Labyrinth. Hard times. It's a heavy freaking... Oh, it's 2 books. It's a heavy freaking 2 books. Oh, it's 2 things. What are these? What are these? Man, I hope these aren't rule books. Cycle 1 and Cycle 2. Whatever that means. This looks like chains, and that looks like a maze. But you see the logo, the triangle logo? Canadians? Huh? That's a Canadian Tire logo. Alright. Whoa. Oh, is this like... Oh, it must be story stuff, like read this passage. Okay, so it's not a rule book. Thank God. Could you imagine the horror of that? Is the other one the same thing? Just like more passages and artwork? Yep. Alright. You don't want any spoilers, don't read it. It's easy. Easy to prevent spoilers. I don't know if there's a spoiler situation. Well, usually when they have things like that, it is. But there are. Okay, we got a board here. Let's see. Oh, this is pretty. I can't fit it all on the screen at once. There you go. So, terrain, I don't know, Moros, Kratos, trauma, condition, whatever. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if I read those right. Oh, and there's, around the other side of the board also says wounds. I can't read these upside down. BP deck, BP discard, AI deck. No, there's different terms all around the board. Interesting. It's a nice art style on the board. I'm guessing that's what the mat looks like. Now, if you guys saw I can't remember which game it was, where I was like, I'm pretty much done with mats. Done neoprene mats. But that was way before this. This was back in 2019. 2019! Holy crap, it's been 2 years waiting for this. Oh my God! Those look awesome! What the? Oh my God! Okay. Well then. Well then, we're gonna look at those. Oh yes, sir. Yes, we are. What is this? Cycle 3. Oh, it's more. More cycles. Haven't seen a rule book yet. Unless the rules are at the beginning. Well, there is a section here that says, what is this book? What is this book? It's a storybook for the 3rd Aeon Trespass Odyssey campaign cycle. Okay. So now we got a bunch of minis. I'm assuming rules or stuff are underneath. There's got to be stuff underneath. It's got to be just a box of... Can it? No, there's got to be a rule book in here somewhere. So maybe a rule book is one of those books. Maybe it's in the first page of Cycle 1 or something. Is there anything under here I need to see? Yep, lots of stuff. So let's get this out of here. Then we'll look at the minis up close. In time. Ooh, that broke. Look at that. That plastic got punched in. Wonder what caused that trauma. These cards got a little displaced. Overall, everything seems okay. Yeah, learn to play. Here we go. That seems like a much more manageable sized document. Some cardboard fillers. So many minis. Oh, you've come to the right place, my box. You've come to the right place. All right, so learn to play. And what? What? The rule book's just not as thick. It's so close to being just as thick as the other ones. Why is there? This is huge. I hope this is more like a reference thing. Oh man, I might have made a mistake. This is huge. I'm never gonna play this like anytime soon. Is what I mean. I want to. Let's learn to play seems manageable, but the rule book's kind of scary. What's the deal with the learn to play? Because there's a learn to play, which is still looks like, even if I saw this, I was like, well, that's a hefty rule book. It's 34 pages, right? It's a big rule book. It's a lot of small text. And then there's the rule book. This is heavy. I'm a little thrown. Now, if I seem a little out of sorts today, I've barely gotten any sleep during the giveaway recording and editing, and the baby's has earache, so I've been up all night. So the most I've gotten sleep in one night is like 5 hours, and that was yesterday. So I'm a little punchy. I've been getting anywhere from like 1 to 3 hours of sleep a night for the last week. So I'm a little, I don't know. I definitely feel off. I got this. Do not open until told to do so. Okay. Alrighty. And if my face starts falling apart during this video, like literally, like there's white chunks on my face, my skin is terrible in the winter. So I just started using this new cream to see if it could help fix me. And I must have done something wrong because it started flaking off me like a second skin. It looked like a snake. Anyways, a lot of paper. Let's, I don't know where to start. I guess let's get close because everything looks fairly small. Let's get close and see what we got. This looks like a lot of characters. Oh, all right. Let's just do this. Man, I am out of it today. Okay, so if you see the right trim, that's just the box. Can't push it back any further. How do we get in here? Hold on. Yeah, I'm all backwards. The stuff on this side is really messing with me. Okay, let's see what we got here. Just take out the cards. Just get a bunch of stuff, and hopefully I can put it back right. Yeah, I'm afraid to put the stuff back wrong. I'm gonna try to put it in some sort of, there you go, formation that allows me to put it back properly. You know, Brittany did tell me, you just filmed 24 videos in like 4 days for the giveaway. That's like 4 or 5 days is when we did it. And then I edited them all. Remember, go watch them. There's still chances to win by the time you're watching this video. And anyways, I gotta fix this. Hold on. Brittany was telling me, you should take it easy. You look burnt out. And I was like, no, I'm good. I really want to open this box. I think I should listen to Brittany. Again, so I apologize if I'm off my game. And I'm so tired I'm having trouble seeing this straight. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff here. Don't know what all this is. So we're not going to go through. There's a lot of little details on these cards. This isn't 4K. You can stop and watch it if you want. So we're just going to look at a few of these. Like this. Because I don't like... What is this? What is it? Like that thing. What is going on here? Who knows? What is that? Oh, somebody knows. Oh. This game looks like it's got a lot to it. But I'm not against, a more complicated game. And, I don't know for sure. It could just be one of those art styles that make things look more complicated than they are. I like the blue. Just whipping through these quickly so you can take a look at them. I have 4K video. Remember, it's there. Pause and you can see. Oh, those are the cards that go in that area on the board. What a mystery this game is to me. No idea what I'm looking at. These are all the same, right? Okay. Okay, so sorry. I'm just kind of zipping through these. On the ones that I stopped on, feel free to take a look. Okay, so that's one pack of cards done. Put that back. I'm pretty sure I put that back in the right spot. And we're going to do all the minis together at the end, so if that's what you come to see, you just jump right there to the end. But some of these look very similar to what we've seen before. So, since I don't know what's going on in these cards, we're just going to take some broad strokes here. Look at a few of these. I gotta say, they do look complicated. This looks like there's... You can just look at some games and be like, there is a lot to that game. I'm getting that a lot sense. I'm getting the sense that there's a lot. And hopefully the way of putting these in there, I'll be able to figure out where one pile starts and the other one begins. Are these all the same thing in different color? Because we've seen a lot of cards like this. I'm starting to think that this is like a deck for each player. I don't know. Or they could be for different cycles or whatever they were called. The different scenarios, campaigns. Siren Survivor. He might have survived, but it doesn't look like he's having a good day. Let me separate these. Anything on the back of those? Oh yeah. That's what the back of those look like. Or back of some of them. And the rest of them look like this. Yeah, it's another one of those decks. It said BP something. Okay. So much stuff. Okay, these cards, since there's not a lot of artwork on these, we're just gonna skim through them. Yeah, you can read those if you want. For all I know, this is all spoilers. I have no idea. And fun fact, since I got a bit of a migraine coming on, I can't even see the text on these cards. Not a lie or an exaggeration. It's just a blur. Can't read them. And I have no glasses to put on because I don't use glasses. Okay. Get off me. Yeah, more of the same. Okay, so... Not more of the same. Like, they're clearly different. But I don't know if they're different in color or, like, just color or... Well, these backs look different. I'm so afraid to get these out of order. Okay. So there's a lot of that going on. Have you guys played this? Like, I heard from the video that I was kind of like listening to and going through fairly quickly. It made it sound like there was a series of games like this. Like, this is not their first one. We got more double wound and single wound stuff. Huh. So, let me know if you guys have played any of this before, because I don't know what I'm looking at. And I'd like to know what I'm looking at. You know, my plan was to edit this video today and get it to you guys today, which would be the 15th. But, I think I need a nap. If that's the case, okay, so more of these. We're not going to go through these, taking a while to look at what cards that might be the exact same thing that you've looked at before. Like, I like this little art style in the blue. Alright, so that's that. All these other packs the same? Well, looks... Nope. Figures. As soon as I say that, I see things that look different. Or I don't know if you guys watched the 12 Days of Christmas giveaways, but I did say that we had somebody new on the team, or somebody new on our play group, that could teach me how to play games, which is great. And they taught me how to play Raccoon Tycoon, but I haven't had a chance to play it since he taught me because of the contest or the giveaway. Oh, these are different. Like the back of these are different. It says AI, so I'm wondering if that's for single player stuff, if that's what that means. Yeah, there's too many of these to go through, so that's enough of that. Like, don't get me wrong, I've actually gone through. There's definitely unboxings where I've gone through every freaking card, but I just can't today. Sue. No trespassing. Secret deck. Well, let's not look through those. I might have already. No idea. Well, I might have screwed that up already. The rulebook is going to be like, whatever you do not open this stack of cards. It said secret deck. I didn't realize that's what I was looking at because, like I said, I can't read. I can't see anything. Apologize for any spoilers. Alright, let's go. This doesn't say secret deck do not open, does it? No. Alright. Bunch of stuff, bunch of cards. We've seen a bunch of stuff. There's the backs. That's a mini that I saw in the video. It's a crazy triangle. How are there still more cards? I swear that was the last pack I just opened. Okay. Oh, that back looks different. Sometimes I go through these decks and they don't make sense right now when I'm looking through them because I don't know what I'm looking at. And I'm not reading them because I'm trying to flip through fairly quick just to kind of give you guys a glance of what's in here. But then I'll edit the video and I'll see it and I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Like, I was guessing something I didn't need to guess. Oh, that looks like a mess. Alright, what else we got? What the hell? There's so many little cards. 1 second. Oh my god. Alright. You know what? I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm burnt. Brittany was right. I am burnt out. I'm going to cut it right here and continue this tomorrow. Sorry guys. I'll be back into it. Full steam. Just thinking of a nap. And we're back! Turns out that recording 24 episodes in 4 days kind of wears on you. So, yeah. Anyways, this is day 2. Now I'm back. I'm back in action. I'm looking at some of the stuff, Aeon Trespass Odyssey. Alright, we're getting back into it. And I thought this was a fever dream, that this rule book looks like, you know, it's an intense rule book, and then but that wasn't the rule book. That's like the learn to play, and this is the rule book. So yeah, apparently it was real. It actually happened. Okay, now let's do this. Let's look at some stuff here. Okay, we got a bunch of cards, and we get some minis, and we're gonna get this party started. Did I mention my birthday's tomorrow? This is Friday now, and I'm hoping to get this video out today. That's my goal: is record and edit this puppy and get it out to you. Man, do I feel better. I still don't feel like 100%. Really, I should probably just be taking it easy. But you know what? I want to open boxes. You can't blame me. What is that? That looks cool. It's like a... There's no head. Oh, it's just fists. But there's a whole torso there. Okay, whatever. Don't know what these are. And again, if there's any spoilers, I apologize. I don't even know what this game is. Oh, okay. So, what's on the other side of these? Ah! I don't know how I'm ever going to... You know what? I think I might just keep these in separate piles before I put them back in the box, because I don't know if I'll ever get this stuff back. Because it all looks so different. It's like, what how am I supposed to put these things back in the box? I don't know. Maybe it's easier, you know, than it looks, and I'm just making things hard on myself. Like, I might just be getting worked up for nothing. That's all right. Oh. Okay, now we got some, like, not that that's not, you know, nice art, but it's more like iconography than anything. Okay, these are clue cards. I see. Oh, and they're stores. So yeah, there's probably spoilers here. You know what? Don't read it. Just don't do it. And then we'll be all good. Then we just look at some of this cool artwork. The artwork is definitely awesome. And like, I'm gonna say in advance, like, if there's any spoilers here, I'm sorry, but if you're afraid, don't read it. You can comment that I spoil things, if that's a thing that I did, but, well, it's done now. And it's harder to do when I have no idea what I'm looking at. You know what? I'm not gonna open this one this time. It says no trespassing, secret deck 12, so I'm gonna leave that secret. I'm gonna check. Any other secret decks here? I'm assuming, you know, if they don't say secret, then they're not secrets. What is that? It's got red text on it. It's hard to read. Hold on. No, it doesn't say secret text. So nothing else seems to say secret text, so I think we're good. Alright, so we're good. I'm not going to open up the secret text pack. Don't really think... Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop going through these things. Just because I'm afraid to give out something, like, more than I should. So, there's a bunch of cards. You saw a bunch of what they look like. I don't want to ruin any more. I know I usually go through all the cards. But that's a freaking whole lot of cards. So, let's just... Yeah, we can see some through the box, because that looks cool. I just want to see what that was. Okay. So we're just going to leave those closed up. Because we really want to see the minis. I'm going to put these away. Hold on. Oh! I just made a mess. Well, if there's an order to these, there's a number on them. So I feel like I'm going to have a little sorting party. Because I just dropped everything. Try this one more time. There you go in there. Let's just grab some stuff in here. We'll figure this out in a bit. Alright, I'm going to show you something. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a good angle on this. I have to turn this camera. Now, this here seems like a bit of a fail. Because the grab hole only goes that far, but these things go right to the bottom. So you have to kind of dig your finger in there to get it out. So it's a nice insert, but that was an insert fail. Alright, so now we got a bunch of these. So there's another secret deck, no trespassing. I gotta say, I would have preferred don't look instead of no trespassing. Because no trespassing, it didn't even, that just seemed like just a thematic thing that the cards would say. I prefer when a deck is very clear. Do not open this deck. I think it's like Betrayal on House of the Hill, the Legacy. It'll say things like, do not look at this deck or do not open this deck. So, for a little more straightforward and less thematic when it comes to, you know, instructions that I need to know that are outside of the game. Okay, so we got a bunch of little map tiles. So this kind of gives me a, even though I've never played it, Seventh Continent kind of feel, because they have a bunch of little map tiles. But I don't know if they have these numbers, because I've never played Seventh Continent. I've only seen people play it, but these numbers kind of remind me of Tainted Grail. Is this game like Tainted Grail? I love Tainted Grail. Okay, all right, I like that. So. There are tons of those. Like, there are tons of these. I'm not going to go through all of these because I want you to be kind of like, you should be able to discover them on your own. It'd be a nice little surprise. So let's put those away. Somewhere. In that hole where I can't get them out of again. Ah, these are little, those little pegs for those counters that we saw earlier. Or for me, yesterday. And we got, see, look, do not open until told to do so. That's clear. Like, I'm assuming the no trespassing is, that's what they're trying to say. Alpha, it's a whole bunch of stuff I'm not supposed to open. All right, cool. I like a little bunch of little mystery envelopes. That's nice. See? I know some things to keep closed. All right, let's put that in there. And we've got a bunch of dice. Let's check you out. All right, I got to get an angle to roll these. What do we got here? I'm moving the camera a lot more than I usually do. Oh, actually, will they roll right out of the bag? Oh, they work. That's when you know you got quality dice. When they just roll out of the bag. I don't even have to touch them. Yep, still work. These are great. These are quality dice, quality dice. Okay, what do we got here? Is that a bird? What is that? A slash? I think they're slashes. Very interesting icons. And teeny. Why are they so teeny and so tiny? I don't understand. But okay, sure. Wow, these are interesting. Are they like... No, I don't know. I would say they just... I don't know what those mean. But okay. We have more of them on the black die. So there's definitely... It's one of those things where it's like... This die is better than this die or vice versa. I don't know what the slashes mean or the symbols, so... I can't tell you. And then... This one has the most. So maybe the white one's the best one or the white one's the worst one. It depends if those symbols... Because if those symbols are good, then the white one's the best one. If the symbols are bad, then the red one's the best one. But red one seems like bad news. But white is pretty basic for it to be a special die. So I don't know. And then we got this. Okay. And what else we got? We got a few of those in different colors. I'm assuming same deal where some are better than the others. And that is it. Okay. Alright. So we got those. Let's toss those in here. Okay. I'm actually excited about those little tiles because it feels kind of like a... Like, I like that tile in Tainted Grail and it looks good for 7th Continent. So I think I'm going to like it for this too. Because I like the idea of, you know, exploring and then the cards are randomly generated. I think Trudvang actually from Simon does the same thing. It's like this trend of like little tiny cards where you travel and you explore and you reveal new things. I like it. I like it. Okay, what do we got here? These like player boards. Because there's a lot of characters. Cool artwork. Bit of a glare because these are shiny. Now there's so many of these. Now I don't mind flipping through these. We will. Okay. Well, let's. I'm gonna leave them. Let's see what the best way to do this because like my hands are too small to hold these. So let's angle this so we can both see them. And I'll just put it like so. Whoop. Yeah. Stop the camera from moving. I guess I could go straight down, but then I can't see it because I'm looking at it through the camera. There you go. Okay, so I'm just going to flip through these as fast as possible, and then you guys can just pause on the ones you're curious about. What's going on here? Maze Runner. Oh, it's like a Minotaur. And for some reason that reminds me, what's that movie where the cities are on like tank treads? That was cool. Got some golden calves. That never goes well. Or never ends well. That story. There's the boat. I remember this boat from the quick trailer I saw. Triangles are bad news. Speaking of triangles are bad news, I just started watching that series. I think it's called 1899 on Netflix. Flip to the other side of this really quick. Later, we'll come backwards. So these are the bad guys, I'm pretty sure, because I've seen that many. And they don't look like good guys. Oh, right! This guy just reminded me. I think they have interchangeable parts. Oh, I'm excited to see the minis now. That's right. I think they have, like, limbs and things you can change. I think. It's starting to come back to me from the video that I saw before this. Because remember, before that, I don't know what this game's about. Some great artwork on this, though. Ooh, what was that? I want to see that guy's mini. I'm assuming all these guys have mini. Oh, he looks cool. He's big. Look at that. Sorry if my thumb's covering some data or information. I'll try it. She's looking very circusy. It's those pants. It's kind of like, I think she related to Beetlejuice with those pants. Okay, man, there's a lot of these. Alright, now, let's flip them over and look at the other side. Actually, the other side looks like a lot of the same. I think these are reference cards, so we don't have to look at all these. Alright, they're the same. Okay, they're not all the same. There's a lot of just written information, so I usually just stop on images, so let's just show you some of them. Just in case there's... Oh, but there's more different artwork on the back of these, I think, right? Because that... Yeah, it's different from the front. Okay, so I'm going to look through these because I want to see all the artwork. It's a cool looking pyramid. Alright. Oh, it's a bunch of hands. That's neat. That's a neat character design. And you get a bunch of these cards. Okay, so those are the same. Can't wait till I play this and then I've just messed up the entire order of things. Okay, let's flip through any text heavy. Yeah, a lot of these look very similar, but let's just go through them. I'm trying to focus on pictures. Ooh, that's neat. Oh, that's terrifying. It's like the fire clouds have hands. Sounds like a name of a book. The fire clouds have hands. It's like the hills have eyes. Which wasn't a book. Alright. Okay. So that was all those. I think that's it for paper. I think we're into the mini town. And then we'll see the playmat last. Right, we're going to mini town. Let's do these last. Is there anything under here? No. So we'll take these minis out so I can get to them easier. Man, this insert's heavy. There's so much paper. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Oh yeah, here's there's interchangeable parts. There is. Oh, I gotta change this. Can't see other. Okay. Now, I tend to zoom in, but I don't know if I need to. So I'm going to try this video not zooming in. I think I've said that before, and then I always end up doing it. This guy's just got one wing. All right, see, I'm doing it. And why am I doing this? Because I can't see it. Because I'm looking through my phone. Yeah, I think he's missing a wing. Poor guy. But the minis are nice. Like, they're sharp. Like, the detail is nice and clean. That wing. It's very nice. Very nice mini. Alright. This guy's got like a flaming something or other. Flaming sword? His head also looks like he's on fire. And in true mini fashion, these guys are jacked. You don't see a lot of just like average people. You know what I mean? You'll either see minis of guys that are jacked or like obese. There's nobody in the middle. Ah! Oh, I dropped him. And this is why I end up breaking... His arms don't come off, do they? I'm trying to figure out what pieces can be altered. Oh, this looks like a piece that can be altered. What is this? Interesting. Something goes in there. Whoa. It's like a maze. But what goes in there? I'll keep that out to see if I can find something. Aha! That looks like it goes in there. It's got a flat piece. Looks intentional. So do you go in like... Do you do it? Nope, you don't. You don't. I thought so. That fits into something. It's not just a finger puppet. I thought it fit into there, but it doesn't. Just bang things together. These don't go together. Okay, I'll figure that out. I'm afraid to... I'm going to put them back in the packages or I'll never figure out where they go. See, a lot of these guys have this big base hole, so there's got to be something that holds that. But what? Hold on. Just a thought. These... No. I didn't... That wouldn't make any sense, but I had to try. What am I looking at? Some creature coming out of the ground is what it looks like. I got more ground bits. I'm getting a lot of wormy tentacle feeling from this. Okay. Is that like an attachment piece? Does this build some giant type of monster? I think it does. Those look like bits that attach to something. But what? Yeah, they definitely attach to something. Whoop. Okay, so we got some tentacle action happening here. I'm guessing that's like smoke, fire. It's coming off of it. Like a plume of black smoke is how I imagine it. Okay, we got some stairs. They all look very attachy. Just don't know what they attach to. Okay, hold on. Oops. Do these guys sit on the bases? They look like they can. They very much look like they can. Are they supposed to? I don't... Actually, is that a building? How big are these guys? I think I might be underestimating how giant these guys are. Oh, there's little symbols on the bottom of them. Good. It's like a puzzle, which I'm sure the rule books would just answer for me. There's more bits. So this goes to attaching things. So there's got to be something around here just full of holes, because that's like a wing. And that's some sort of little tentacle mouth. Skull thing. Looks like a shoulder pad. Right here. Looks like another shoulder pad. Except the tentacles are up this time. Then we got triangle. And more finger puppets. Nope, not finger puppets. This one, I can't see anything that fits these yet. It's gotta be coming. Maybe, just maybe, what they attach to is in this box. It's gotta be in another box somewhere. But which one? I don't know. Could be this one, could be that one. Oh, these look beautiful. This can be exciting. This is exciting. I'll lift those out just in case. Oh, there's the guy with the fingers for face. What an awesome creature design. It's like they're all arms. Look, even his feet. Let's see if I can point that. Even his feet are hands. Like everything he's just made up of arms. That's crazy. I feel like I've seen a character design like this before. At least the mouth made of hands. I don't know if I saw that in a movie, but it looks familiar. What's going on over here? He's holding a bunch of things. is that like cows? How big is this thing? It looks like some sort of cattle. Or is it here? He's holding. It looks awesome. Right on, buddy. Okay. And what else we got? Oh, that's some small guys here. We got a little, looks like a little female warrior. It's kind of basic compared to what we just saw. But I guess not everything could be a giant hand-face freak. Okay. Yeah, they're basic. Say basic, but you know, both of them are like great shape, top shape. But they're warriors, so that makes sense. See, I'm pretty sure this guy was on screen when they were talking about interchangeable parts, but I don't think he has any parts that are interchangeable. That's why I saw that picture. I think that's just what was on screen maybe when they were talking about it. He's just ground pounding the floor there. The guy's a beast. What was happening on his back? What are those? Should get that looked at. And if you see this little, looks like I have a little cut on the tip of my finger. Actually, pushed a board game bit me. Okay, what do we got? Let's look up close at this guy first. Oh, he's got a tentacle face. He's like those bits we saw. And where are those tentacles coming from? Hey, buddy, what's going on there? Okay, you should get that looked at. Is that a leg? Mm-hmm. The wings are just so sharp and nice. I like the way they do the feathers. Excellent character design. Beautiful minis. What else we got? Let's go with the little guys first. Oh, I said I was going to pull back. I didn't pull back, so you guys can get a whole shot of this guy. Oh, that's the Beetlejuice pants. Which looks better as a mini than a painting. Which is good. I love those wings. Amazing detail on the wings. I like that you can see the stripes on the pants. Because I would have thought that would have just been painted on. Those wings look awesome. That looks really good. This is lightning? This guy's calling forth lightning. Oh, is this like Thor? What's going on here? He's surrounded by lightning. I like that electrical treatment. It's just like coursing through his body. We'll zoom out so you can get a look at all of it. But yeah, that looks cool. These are some very interesting minis. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen like something new. I like it. Great mini design. For a game that I have no idea what it is. Great mini design. I don't know how to put these guys back in the box. There you go. Oh, this guy's tiny. Look how tiny. It's like a little bird. We're definitely going to have to zoom in for this guy. What is the deal with this thing? Like a little hummingbird. Probably a hummingbird that would peel the flesh from your bones, but you know. Okay. I don't actually, is that a beak? Is that some sort of like anteater snout? It seems like it's like one of those bug things, those things that they used to get, they dip into the flowers to get the nectar. Is that what it is? I'm not a bird person or insect person. And this guy's tiny too. So we're going to stay zoomed in for this guy. He's really small. Great detail on something that's small though. Those faces are awesome. Oh, it's like a little robot with multiple faces because you see the little legs there. Kind of reminds me of those, I forgot what they're called, the guys from the Transformers with the multiple faces. They showed up in the movie and they're all like, guilty. You know what I'm talking about. Wow, is that a bull? with like, oh, what is going here with his rear end? Oh, dude, that definitely should be checked out. That's cool. Is that just pictures of people, or is it supposed to be people in there, like, running this mechanical bull? Oh, he's crazy. Look at his face. It's like all... his eyeballs coming out. Look at this. The hell? He's got both eyeballs coming out. It's like they're melting out of his face. See, there's one there. He's a crazy looking bull. You know, I've seen the many running of the bulls in Portugal. You know, many times I visited, but I've never seen anything like this. Yeah. He's something. Okay. Okay. What else do we got? I gotta pay more attention to how I pull these guys out, because I can't seem to put them back in right. Oh, I got this guy. Oh. Multiple arms, some swords. Kind of reminds me of... oh, what's the four-armed girl in X-Men? I can't remember. Was it like Strife or something? She worked for Mojo. She could teleport. I'm drawing a total complete blank on what her name is. If anybody knows, let me know. I need to know. You're going to say it, and I'm going to be like, that's it. Like, maybe it was Strife. I don't feel like I'm off by much. Yeah, it looks good. But it's been a while since I've read any X-Men, especially classic X-Men. Actually, I'm just going back now to read some X-Men. I'm reading or rereading the Onslaught story. I was inspired. Oh, he looks cool. What did I say? Either jacked or obese. He's kind of manages to pull off both. Look at those arms. You don't get a lot of dad bods. Is he wearing a mountain on his back? Yeah, there's like a building, like a structure. He's wearing a mountain for a cape. All right, I gotta say I haven't seen that before. And he's got a dragon gun. See that? So I'm assuming whatever, it's like a flamethrower. So it's like a pouch of something. There's the dragon head blowing it out. Bunch of pipes. There's like in there. Not those pipes. Oh. He looks neat. Great character design continues. These guys are going to be awesome to have on the table. Okay, and this he's a big guy. He looks awesome. I want to get close on the details on his skin. It was like he's got a flame head. He's got kind of like a Ghost Rider thing going, except he's got a sword, and he's got heads in his heads. He's like there's skulls in the flames. Oh, it's that black thing. It's the Black Shadow. It's the little guy. I didn't even noticed him down there. I'm guessing he controls this thing. It's like an avatar of some sort. That's my guess. He looks cool. I'm getting close to this. I love the details on his musculature. And look, even that little guy. He's teeny, tiny. And you can see the details in him, like his abs and he's even got a face. He's so small. This guy's fairly big though. Yeah, he's got like fire head. Like that's not his primary skull, I don't think. Like it might be, but he's got all these other skulls. Look, coming out the back. What an amazing design. Oh, and it's like he's got swords in the back of his spine. Huh. That's cool. He's got letters. Kind of reminds me of that the hero in Marvel called Typeface. That's a terrible character. He had he had a bit of a show in the Civil War storyline. Okay, all right, neat. He looks awesome. A lot more awesomer than the character I was talking about from Marvel, Typeface. Yeah, he wasn't very awesome. And what are we looking at here? Little tiny freaky bird head. What's going on with your stomach? Don't know. Oh, messing up that boat. So these guys are big, is what I'm getting a sense of. He's got pretty wings, though. You know, so these guys are that big, because you get the sense of, like, that looks like a massive boat. Like, that's not just a dinghy. And he's, like, crushing it. We'll get further back on that. He's got pretty wings. So he looks like the mama, or I guess the papa, of that little one we saw earlier. So, like, there's a box to my right that looks like the minis are even bigger. So, are these like the smaller of the big monsters? Because, yeah, he looks great. Creepy. Could you imagine seeing this thing come over the water at you? You're done. Just run. But this guy looks like he'd save the day. Look at him. Tie with superhero pose. We gotta get close on this Adonis in 1 second. Boop. He's jacked. He's got like an 8-pack. Those abs are almost in his throat. Yeah, he's posing. Look. He's got like just a cloth over his bits. This guy is confident. If I had to give this guy a name, like he's like the epitome of confidence. Look at this guy. That looks really good. Looks really good. And then we got this guy, who is, what are those round things? He's covered in them. Give him a little spin around and then scroll down. Whoa, his wings barely fit on my screen. Gotta go pretty far back. I'll zoom out so we can see them better. He looks really cool. And creepy. Sorry if I started whispering there, I kind of got into him. Like it was just, I kind of got lost in it. He's neat. And we got some little guys again. Little guys. This guy's still crushing a boat. He's little compared to the other monsters we've seen. What do these guys have against boats? They're messing things up. And then we got this guy who's got like a hammer on. He's got like a sword Mjolnir combo going on here. And I'm guessing those are waves, maybe? A lot of these guys seem to be coming through the water. Like a Cyclops. He's only got one hole in his mask. I'm assuming because he's only got one eye. He's got, but was it holes in his chaps? Like buttless chaps? Whatever. Can't remember what they're called. I think they're chaps, but there's a term when they're like, they have no bum hole. Or they have no bum coverage. Not bum hole. Okay. Assless chaps. That was it. I lost track of what I've seen here. Aha. She got a little crossbow. Well, knowing these guys, that crossbow is probably the size of a building. She got a backpack full of arrows, which have wheels on them. Okay. I don't understand what it's like a chariot? I think it's a chariot full of arrows. So she's definitely big. I believe that's a chariot she's wearing on her back. Okay. Alright, so that's probably one of those large, like, dragon killing weapons. And we got this guy. He's also smaller. Just staying zoomed in for the smaller guys so you can see them better. He's covered in what looks like Tetris pieces. Polyomino Man. And that sword is messed up. Dude needs a better sword. It's like tie it together with like rope and tape? What's going on here? You need to get a new sword, dude. The sword is not working for you. Alrighty. Okay, it's a good pose. She got some robotics happening here. A spear. She's booking it, and she's got her little rhino or minotaur head or something like that attached to a shield. A few big ones left, but I want to focus on these smaller ones. That's a very elegant pose. Big cape. There's those coins again, whatever those are. A little bit of bend in the bow, but nothing crazy. Yeah, she looks good. We just got a boat. Oh, that's the boat. I think it's the good guys' boat. The good guys, or the gods, or whatever. AKA the a-holes who started all this. I think. Again, I only saw that preview really quickly before starting the sunboxing. And this looks neat. Is he going to throw that? No, it's attached to him. Well, it could be like a wrecking ball scenario. He whips that around. That looks awkward to carry. Really fun details on that. What's that? It's got like ferrets carved into the top of it. I'm assuming they're carved in. Maybe they're part of it. I don't know. Maybe it's like a ferret bomb. Maybe they're just pouring out the top. A ferret bomb would be adorable unless they're the biting ferrets. I had 3 ferrets. They were all adorable. They're all cute, gentle creatures. But then I tried to get a new ferret with Brittany, and she's never had ferrets, so I was trying to introduce her to them. And all the ones we found were the bitey kinds. So needless to say, like they were crazy. They almost seemed feral. So we never got a ferret. There you go. He's cool. I like that big ball. Now, this guy, he's just, I think he's got the same balls maybe, but he's just a bigger dude. He's got cages on his chest. I'm assuming there's people in there. He's got cages all wrapped around them. Don't know what he does with it. But he's storing them for some reason. I like that they remind me of Absorbing Man from Marvel. He whips around a wrecking ball. And so does one of the guys from the Wrecking Crew, I believe. Okay, and this is the last one in that box. He looks like the daddy of... Where's that ball? Like there's Junior. There's Daddy. But much more detail. Look at the faces. These terrifying... Like, these guys did not sign up for this. Or if they did, they've made a mistake. They're just surrounded by, like, lost souls. Well, that guy is a rocker. It's like Gene Simmons on that one side. That guy's up to no good. Yeah. And then there's like a pool of goop, and there's a hand coming out of it. So I'm imagining that pool's probably all bloody or just goopy. Yeah, he's got the same robot legs as the little guy. I'm loving these minis. So, like, amazing detail on these guys. Beautiful, beautiful job, guys. Well done. All right, now we got one more box of minis to go, and that's it. And there's only like 3 minis in there. Let's do this. Oh, and we gotta look at the map. I want to see that map. Roll it out. Do one last shot. What? Look at this thing. I have to move back. Oh, that's where some of the pieces go. This thing is massive. And I see the slots. We're gonna attach some stuff. This guy is all like, see, wings, feathers, and scales. What's going on? And tentacles. It's like a hentai party up in here. And this isn't even zoomed in. It's just he's so big, we can get this close. The reason I zoom in is because the camera gets blurrier if I don't. I get this images get blurry. So we're going to scroll around, and then we'll get even closer. And then we're going to attach some pieces. He's happy to be here. Oh. Do you ever look at some of these creatures and wonder, like, do you guys sleep? Like, what do you guys do? With a body like this, what do you do? When you're not, like, just wreaking havoc and terror. Like, we're not terrorizing the local populace. What are your hobbies? Like, you can't just be terrorizing all the time. Like, life must get boring. Or maybe they are bored. And that's why they do the nasty things they do, out of boredom. Maybe they're just misunderstood. But from what I remember from the story, it sounded like the characters we play as are responsible for these guys showing up because they just got a little. I think that it related to their hubris. Got a little too big for their britches. Okay, cool. So this guy locks right in there. And I'm guessing you blow some of these pieces off because, like, why else would they be here? Like, why else would they be separate pieces? Does it go like this? It does. Okay, so that goes in there. And he's got another hole right there. So that goes a little monster head with a tentacle face. Nope, he doesn't go in there. Does he go on the other side? Is there another hole? Maybe he does go in there because it looks like it fits. Nope, it doesn't. Does it? Maybe it does. There's another one. Maybe the other one fits better. Where's the other head? Did I put it back? No, maybe that is the one. Okay, so it does go there. It just didn't slip in as easy as the other guys. But yeah, he does. He fits. Beautiful. Okay, any more hole? I thought there was two things I thought looked like shoulder pads. Oh, I already put one in. He's right there. Okay, I think I filled in all his holes. Alright, there he is. Total. I'm just gonna see if he fits in the box as is. He does. I don't have to take those back out. And then we have this calamity. What is happening? This is a thick piece of Oh, I see holes for bits. So it's a horse statue. I thought it was going to be sort of your horse. The horse is messed up. Yeah, we see holes for things. It's getting close to see this before we... Actually, you know what? Let's install everything. And then we'll check it out. Okay, what goes in there? That looks like... I put them back. Here's all the pieces. So let's say this guy goes in here. No. He goes back here. Yes. Boom. So he fits in there. Oh, there's a base. That makes like a platform. So that must be for somebody to stand up. See? Cool. I don't know if that's the guy that would stand there, but it works. What else we got here? There's another hole. Let's fill in more holes. This one, I'm guessing, is this thing. Okay, let's see how this... Nope, it's not that one. We want a round circle with a bit. Looking for round circles and bits. Ah. That looks like what goes in there. Right? Maybe not. Doesn't look deep enough. Maybe it is. It's hard to tell. Yeah, no, that fits. I think that fits. That's it. So that makes another base. For us to stand on. I keep using this guy because he's easy to grab. I actually don't know who goes there. Okay, so that does go there. There's got to be a reason for these things to come off. Maybe they take damage. I don't see any other holes. So if we look at it closely, we can see how awesome. So we got a bunch of statues. It looks like a library or building of Congress or something. And a lion head. There you go. Those are the guys. It looks like it's caught in like a whirlpool of just not good. And those giant monsters coming out of this. Yeah. Okay. Well, overall, it's really neat. It's a neat looking piece. Okay. I wonder if he'll fit in the box as is. I don't think that one fits in as is, but we'll see. Okay, and there is our crazy, look at this thing. Let's clear the view. This crazy triangle thing. What is going on with this? This is nuts. Oh, we have things for there. What goes in there? Hold on, doesn't this look like it goes in that building? It looks like it belongs to this. Is this it? Ah! The piece fell out. Can you do multiples in there? Oh, it looks like there's different ones. Sorry if I had the camera. These both fit in there. It looks like he's coming out of the, he's more out of the water, so I don't know which way it goes. I don't know if you want it. Oh, I think maybe one goes like you have to either it's coming out of the water more or you have to beat him back in. That's my guess. The stages of them. Still don't know where these go. Or maybe these also go on the it's got tentacles. Hold on, I think we got interchangeable like multiple options here. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, because this guy doesn't have a base. You can't stand on him. But when this guy's there, you can. So there's definitely some sort of progress happening there. Okay, like you can stand on that, but you can't stand on this. So I'm not sure which way it goes. Maybe I think this would be there first, and then it would be a flat place for you to stand on. This is all coming to me. It's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to make sense. Still don't know where this one goes. Maybe we haven't seen that yet. Maybe that's for here. And we're going to go back to this guy. I think I know what's happening here. So for this one, we can put this little triangle bit right in there. Oh, I dropped it. Whoa, Jesus Christ. These things are slippery. Okay, so that fits in nicely. Any other holes? That hole's intentional. It's like a mouth. Alright. So I'm guessing you have to break this off. Stage 1. Take that off. And then maybe put this in there? Maybe not that one. Maybe? Make sure I figure that out. No. Figure this out. What goes in there? Maybe. Maybe that is it. Trying to look at this through a camera. I'm struggling. Yeah, there you go. Bam, bam. It works. So then when you do that, does the guy fit on there? He does. Just like riding that thing. Does not mess around. Or maybe that platform was there first. And I don't know which way what the theory is, but they sit in there nicely. Like they stay. So far on all of them. Pieces stay fairly nice. Okay, alright. Let's get close to this guy, and then I want to go back to that other one, and I want to put the other pieces in there. This madness. Just triangular madness. That hole kind of reminds me of, again, back to Transformers, in the movie Devastator, which was really a tragedy. A tragic representation of Devastator. Cool robot. But that's not the Devastator I grew up with, I mean. Okay. Well, this guy looks awesome. Alright, now I want to go back to this guy. Back to this guy here. So we put in these bits. Now I'm thinking, you knock off those bits and you climb up this guy. So like, boom, like you expose them. Oh, that's not the one that comes off. That's the one that comes off. It's hard to tell through the camera. So it's like steps. So that goes there. Come on. I can't. That hole fits things the least good. There you go. Out of all the pieces, that's the one that hole is the trickiest. There you go. It's in. It's like lining it up is a little tricky. Okay, now there's one more piece. It was the wing. It was the wing. There you go. Pull that out. And we'll stick this in there. This way, obviously. There you go. And then that's what he looks like. Kind of looks like a fancy fountain. Like a fancy fondue pot. Like something you have as a centerpiece, and the chocolate will just run down. Dip your strawberries in it. Okay. Then you could either climb this or have multiple people on it. I don't know, but yeah. Okay. Cool. Now it's starting to all make sense. Not really, but like I don't know. I still don't know what to deal with that. You know what? Let's go check. I'm just gonna slide this stuff aside for now. Let's go check the neoprene mat, and then we're done. And thank you for bearing with me and doing this across 2 days. I was falling apart yesterday. Let's open this thing. Now, again, it's a nice neoprene mat. It's shiny. Here, let me move this camera so we can actually see this properly and make some room here. All right, now, here's our mat. This is interesting. Since I'm just boycotting neoprene mats unless they offer something better. Like, I think Rising Sun, it was like a bigger mat. Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea was like a huge mat. So if they give us more room, if it's better, even if it has extra, like, I think it was for the thing. I think the board looks the same. The mat is bigger, but it has like indicated areas where you put this stuff. Like these cards go here, these items go here, etc. If the mat adds that, a little bit of organization, I like that too. But this mat, I think, is the exact same size as the board. It is. It's the exact same size as the board. So as far as getting something bigger, not any better. But in a strange turn of events, somehow this mat is brighter and clearer than the cardboard, which I don't understand. Well, I'm guessing like they had to increase the saturation on the colors and the contrast so it wouldn't look as blurry, because neoprene mats tend to be darker and blurrier just due to, like, it's not as sharp. Actually, these are pretty blurry too, on purpose. So it's really sharp. So they actually did, a really good job with the neoprene mat. Like the quality, the image on it, they did a really good job. Like these are clearer to see. So as far as visibility, the neoprene mat is better. So that's why I'm torn. This, in some ways, is better, but doesn't offer much more. But is better, because these are easier to read. I think they're bigger, too. So I will use this, because it's clearer, and it's got this. So it's one of those rare cases where I think the neoprene mat does offer something a little better. Mind you, it's something they could have easily just fixed here. They could have just made because like, let's look at the font. It's the same sized board, but this font is like, what is that, 3 times bigger than that? It's more than 2 times, like 2.5 times bigger than that. So it's much easier to read. Could have done that on the base, but this is one of the things where I'll use the neoprene mat over the regular board. And I just noticed now that I know how the cards work, that this has got a grid. So I guess the cards sit on here, the cards you explore. So now it's all starting to come together, All right, well, that is it for this video and this unboxing of Aeon Trespassing Odyssey, or aka what was on the box, Into the Unknown, which is exactly what this video was, diving into an unknown unboxing. Anyways, this game looks absolutely great. Just based on the looks, I want to play it, but I have no idea. The rule book, I can tell you, not encouraging me to get to it soon. So this one's going to wait for sure. This is definitely something that maybe somebody could teach me, and I'd be better off. All right, that is it. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't yet, check out our 12 Days of Christmas collection giveaway. It's still running. It'll be running till, I think the 19th is the last day videos go up. And as of now, we're looking at the 21st to do our live announcement video of the winners. So, and if you get contacted before then, remember, don't listen to it. A lot of scams happening. That's it. You know, even if you don't want to enter and you just want to see the collection, check that out because we're just going through our entire collection. Well, except for this because this just came in after the videos. All right, that is all. I'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to keep up to date with everything we do here at Board Game Coffee. But if you want to see more right now, we got plenty of videos to choose from. And if that's not enough, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee. And remember, have fun, keep gaming, be social. See you next week.